now being joined by Amin Sophia Meher, who is an adjunct professor of philosophy at the University of Central Oklahoma. I mean, how do you make out and interpret this statement, the announcement, the big announcement that has been made by US President Donald Trump, stating that a total ceasefire has been reached between Israel and Iran, with Iran clearly denying it?
Thank you for having me. Nothing is certain right now. We still don't know. There are a lot of unknowns right now. So it's really hard now to know what President Trump meant by ceasefire. I just checked the Iranian news outlet, and they said that it's still the exchange of fire and missiles. They're still going on. So this is not any tangible, any something written on the sand that ceasefire is going to happen. So I doubt that this ceasefire is going to hold.
Right. And also, how do such premature announcement can affect the already escalating tensions between the two nations, with Iran clearly saying that no such agreement has been reached and it will only be reached when Israel stops its attack?
It depends on Israel's objective. So what was the Israelis' initial war objective? Was it just to destroy the Iranian nuclear program and also the missile, degrade the missile program, or the goal was a kind of engaging in regime change? If Israel's intent or somehow we want to help actually to weaken the state so that the regime is going to collapse. In order to do that, you need to basically cut off the head of a state, which is namely to eliminate Khamenei. So Israel has not done that. The one reason might be Khamenei took refuge in one of the religious shrines in Iran, that Israel cannot touch that place. So maybe that's a reason, but still don't know. We still don't know what is Israel's objective. If Israel's objective is regime change, the job is not done yet.
Do you think Iran and Israel will abide by the ceasefire claims and the conditions that are being put by Donald Trump?
Well, Islamic Republic and Israel, they don't have any formal relationship. They don't have embassies. Islamic Republic doesn't recognize Israel as a state. So it's really hard actually to know. There is almost half a century animosity between these two states. So it's really hard to trust each other. It's really hard to trust Trump. I mean, just imagine that Trump was negotiating with the Islamic Republic and they're supposed to meet for the sixth round. And then on the back door, Trump actually agreed and gave the green light to Israel to attack Islamic Republic. So this is the issue of trust between parties right now. I mean, it's easy to say it's a ceasefire, but it's really hard to implement it.
Right, you were talking about the trust issues. So could this claim by Donald Trump be a part of a broader political strategy?
It might. Maybe it's just a deception operation. Maybe it's something going on behind the scene that we don't know. Maybe Israel wanna take basically last step and do something that it's unimaginable. Maybe that's it. We don't know actually. I mean, it's still. I mean, Trump. It just basically tweet policy making president. So it's just a tweet. So we don't know what's going on now. So it's really hard to actually say for sure.
Right. And also we saw Iran conducting strikes over US base in Qatar just last night. So will the Gulf states be largely silent while these attacks happen on them by the Iranian side?
Well, actually, Islamic Republic give notice in advance to these countries and give notice to Qatar, basically that they are going to attack a U.S. base in Qatar. So I think that it was a deliberate action that Islamic Republic did. It shows that Islamic Republic cannot engage in escalation. It cannot afford escalation right now. It cannot open a new front while it's having a hard time to actually fight Israel.
Right. Also, Mr. Amin, we have heard Israel claiming that they want regime change in Iran, but now after Donald Trump's claim of ceasefire, Israel is saying that they're ready for ceasefire if Iran does not attack. So, what happened to the regime change theory now?
Well, Israel is in a very odd situation because now Israel actually trapped the Islamic Republic in corner. So if they give them another opportunity, Israelis can imagine that Islamic Republic after a while can reorganize and regroup and come back stronger and attack Israel. So now that regime is on its knees, I mean, it's rational to do basically to strike the last blow and don't let the regime to basically regroup and come and fight Israel again. So Iran, it seems that it has a knowledge of how to make atomic bomb, and it's a rich country, it has oil, I mean, it has money. So if they feel threatened, it seems that, or it is possible that they use this ceasefire to basically to make a bomb, and I don't know what when Israel was going to do. So the rational step for Israel is that if you look at everything from Israel's point of view, is that basically to finish the job right now when Islamic Republic is weak and on its knees.